Dobar dan, prvo par reči na srpskom. Koristim priliku da pozdravim naše goste, profesore sa Middlesex Universiteta iz Londona, profesora Johna Vata i profesora Simona McCartija. Oni su sa nama u okviru projekta Erasmus Plus na TRISK koji vodi Niški univerzitet. Njihova poseta je rezultat naše saradnje na tom projektu. Oni su danas ovde sa nama da podele iskustva sa svog univerziteta, da vidimo gde smo mi u odnosu na njih, kako stojimo, šta bi oni mogli da nam preporuče, kako da poboljšamo način rada, koji su njihovi studijski programi, šta bi mi trebalo da izvršimo, kakve dopune u našim studijskim programima. Sada ću iskoristiti priliku da porazgovaram sa njima, da nam oni kažu kakvi su njihovi utisci, da vidimo šta su oni očekivali da će videti ovde kod nas, da li su zadovoljni ili su razočarani. U svakom slučaju sad ću im dati priliku da kažu svoje utiske. Dear professors, dear guests, thank you for your visit. I've just explained briefly what is the purpose of your visit, and I'm very grateful to you that you found the time to be today with us. And this is our TV studio run by our students, and I would like really to hear what is your first impression. As I understood, this is your first visit to this region, and please let us know, how do you feel here? What did you know about this region and about this space of Europe, how to say? Please, Simon.
Well, very, very happy to start. So that it's been a very pleasant, visit so far. We've been here a couple of days already. We've been to Pristina as well, and I think the one thing that is very good is that basically everybody has been friendly. Everybody is. If we had questions or we were lost, then basically we've been helped. So that's been very positive. But also, I think we know the history of the region. But I think from a personal point of view, until you visit, you don't appreciate the history and you don't appreciate the problems that a region might have. So I think that's my first impression.
Okay, John?
Yeah, very much the same. The talking to people here in the city on both sides of the bridge and hearing about the invisible divide. Very good, elegant phrase for what's going on, because it's invisible to the visitor until you talk to people. So yeah, I think it's really made the situation come alive for us.
Okay. And how would you describe the work within the scope of this project, not risk, about your role in the project and the project as a whole?
I think, basically our role in the project is about quality. But we have contributed a lot of the material that's to be used in the teaching courses. I think it's been very useful in terms of it's about transfer of knowledge and transfer of skills. So we've had visits between all the partner countries, the European and also the Balkan countries, both for the staff and for some students. And I think for the visitors who've come to us, they've appreciated it, and it's been a great cultural experience for them, as well as the project experience of learning the subject area and understanding the subject area. For the staff, new skills. So we have a very particular way of teaching in the UK and within our university, very well established teaching practices within our university. We set almost some of the rules within the United Kingdom in teaching, some of the teaching practice, and some of the techniques were established within Middlesex University. And we're very much focused on problem solving teaching. So our students are encouraged, and we give them space to solve problems with us, and hopefully learn from that throughout their courses and their degrees.
Yeah, of course, we had the opportunity to visit your university and to see what's your organizational way, how you deal with these student issues and different kind of other issues. And I have to say that we are very pleased with what we have seen there. And as you said, that this is a transfer of knowledge, transfer of skills. So we are here in the project to learn from you, and we are very grateful to you and our Western European universities for their efforts, to share your experiences and your knowledges with us. John, please, what was your role in the project?
Simon has been, as you know, very much part of the project from the beginning. I've only really been invited in recently, and my hope is I'm kind of looking towards the future as your program starts to be rolled out, and the discussion around the subject of risk and how our experience as teachers of risk and researchers in risk can continue a useful dialogue. I really hope this will go forward.
And I think you mentioned about your organisation or university learning from us, but we've learnt. It's a two-way knowledge transfer, two-way communication.
Yeah. As it is with all of these projects. I love them. I think they're great.
And for us, a very important thing is that we have managed to accredit one new master course within the framework of this Not Risk project. And we finally got this accreditation, and this month and next month we will start with the enrollment of new students. Really well. So this is really very important for us, and based on the results of these projects, I hope that we will have new generation of students who will learn some new things we didn't have opportunity in the past to teach about this. So and also, did you have a time to see the greater picture of the situation here in the region? What's your knowledge about the past of the region, and in the educational sense, not in politics? Do you have any contacts with some other educational institution within this region?
Well, we've been obviously through the project working with the military school in Belgrade and also with the University of Niš, so on the educational side. So we've had exposure both to the urban city of Belgrade and the more sort of central regions of Serbia. So this really, we have a meeting obviously at the end of the project in Sarajevo. So I think this is all new knowledge to me. This is not a region that I've ever visited before, and in that respect it's something that we can take back to our students, and that way the knowledge gets transferred, not just transferred from us through our teaching to the students as well. So.
And also one unavoidable question, I would say, about the Brexit. What do you think? How it will influence the future cooperation between English universities and other Western Balkans or European universities? Would be possible in the future to cooperate within the framework of project like Erasmus Plus or not? Do you have any knowledge about this?
I think we would both say everything is uncertain. We were supposed to have had Brexit in March, and now we've had an extension to the end of October. And the political situation in the UK is every day changing, so it's very difficult to anticipate. However, if we look to other countries that are like Switzerland and Norway that have come out of Europe, basically they have agreements with the European Union. So I personally would hope that things would continue, because the UK would continue those agreements and those connections. Erasmus, again, that's more uncertain. So whether those sorts of connections can continue. But I'm sure there'll be other types of connections that will develop from that.
Yeah, I hope so, that we'll have opportunity to cooperate in the future, because we are very pleased with our cooperation and the results of this project. I have to say that the whole consortium, and also I would like to thank our coordinator, University of Niš, and personally Milan Gocic, who successfully managed this project to go smooth way, how to say, without any major obstacles. And finally, I would like also to thank you once again, and I hope this is not your last visit to our institution. I hope to see you again within the framework of some other project or any other kind of cooperation. Thank you for your visits, thank you for sharing your knowledge with us, and thank you for your support.
It's been a genuinely great pleasure.
Yeah.
Hvala.